Now let's focus on the place value concepts related to comparing of whole numbers. And we are going to use some visuals here, so I need to make myself disappear so you can see those visuals. So as we compare whole numbers, the first thing we want to do is determine the numbers we're going to compare. Here I'm going to compare 345 to 353. I'm going to look at the greatest place value in each of those two numbers. Here the greatest place value is the hundreds place. And I'm going to look at the digit in each of those greatest place values. There I see a 3, there I see a 3. Each of those represent 300. I might want to show those with base 10 blocks or my place value discs to help students really understand what is represented by that greatest place value. And I'm going to determine if the digit in the greatest place value of that first number is the same or different compared to the digit in the greatest place value of that second number. Here I see that 300 is the same as 300. So when the digit is the same, I have to look at the next greatest place value by moving one place value to the right. Now I'm going to repeat those steps, so I'm now going to look at the digit in each of those places. Here I'm focusing on the tens place. I'm going to represent that as 4 tens or 40 and 5 tens or 50. And then I'm going to compare. Here I see that 40 is less than 50. So when the digit is different, that can tell me that 345 is less than 353. Let's look at another example. I'm first going to determine the numbers I'm comparing. Here it's 998 to 989. I'll look at the greatest place value of the two numbers. Here the greatest place value is the hundreds place. And I'm going to look at that digit in that greatest place value and represent it. I'm thinking about that 9 in each of those numbers, and that is 900. So I could show that with my base 10 blocks. Then it's time to compare. If the digit in the greatest place value of the first number is the same or different to the digit of the greatest place value in the second number. Here, 900 is the same as 900, so the digit is the same. So it's now time for me to look at the next greatest place value by moving one place value to the right. Now I'm going to compare 9 to 8, or 9 tens to 8 tens, or I could think about that as 90 to 80. 90 is greater than 80, so now I see that the digit is different. So 998 is greater than 989. So now I want you to push pause and think about this. Why might it be important for us to explicitly teach students these different steps for comparing numbers? And what are some of the tools that you might use to help students with this comparison? We looked at using those base 10 blocks. You might also consider using some of the place value discs, or you might have other tools beyond that. So go ahead and push pause and consider these questions.